This is the NBC University Theater, bringing you a full-hour dramatization of Charles Dickens' immortal Pickwick Papers, starring Charles Coburn as Mr. Pickwick. In the past, the radio adapters of Charles Dickens have concentrated mainly on his highly dramatic works, notably A Tale of Two Cities, Great Expectations, and David Copperfield. Today, however, we tap another resource of the brilliant English novelist, his humor. We draw our script from the book known as The Posthumous Papers of the Pickwick Club, and particularly from that section which deals with the trial of Bardell versus Pickwick, one of the most celebrated legal actions of all literature. And to portray Mr. Pickwick, we have invited an actor of major stature. Here now is Charles Coburn, starring in the Pickwick Papers.
That punctual servant of all work, the sun, had just risen and begun to strike a light when Mr. Samuel Pickwick burst like another sun from his slumbers. He threw open his window and looked out upon the world of London. And then, with a fond sigh, he took up in his hand, a hand which time and feeding had made more fleshly than firm, his brilliant paper entitled
Speculations on the Source of the Hampstead Ponds, with some observations on the theory of the tittlebats.
Having given vent to this beautiful expression, Mr. Pickwick summoned young Tommy, the small son of his landlady.
Will you be a good lad, Tommy, and take this message to Mr. Samuel Weller?
Whereupon Mr. Pickwick proceeded to put himself into his clothes. What a study for an artist. Mr. Pickwick in his tights and gaiters, which, had they clothed an ordinary man, might have passed without observation, but which, when Mr. Pickwick wore them, if we may use the expression, inspired voluntary awe and respect.
Oh, Mrs. Bardell.
Good morning, Mr. Pickwick, sir.
It was, in fact, an extraordinary morning, for Mr. Pickwick had come to a momentous decision, which he now undertook to communicate to his landlady, the widow Bardell.
Mrs. Bardell.
Sir?
Your little boy is a long time gone.
It was you, sir, who sent him on an errand.
Ah, very true, so it was. To Mr. Samuel Weller. Mrs. Bardell, do you think it a much greater expense to keep two people than to keep one?
La, Mr. Pickwick. La, Mr. Pickwick, what a question.
Well, but do you?
Well, that depends a very great deal on the person. Whether it's a saving and careful person, Mr. Pickwick.
Very true. But the person I have in my eye possesses these qualities, and has, moreover, a considerable knowledge of the world.
La, Mr. Pickwick.
Mrs. Bardell, I have made up my mind.
Dear me, sir.
You may think it strange I never mentioned this matter before, until I sent your little boy out this morning.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, what do you think, Mrs. Bardell?
Oh, it's so kind of you, Mr. Pickwick, to have so much consideration for my loneliness.
Ah, to be sure. When I'm in town, you'll always have somebody to sit with you. To be sure you will.
Oh, I'm sure I ought to be a very happy woman.
And your little boy will have a companion.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh, you kind, dear man. I could kiss you. I will kiss you.
Mrs. Bardell. My good woman. Please, madam.
Dear.
Pray, consider. Oh, dear me, what a situation. If anybody should come, should find us like Mrs. Bardell.
Oh, let them come. I'll never leave you. Dear, kind soul.
No, Mrs. Bardell, you are choking me. Oh, bless my soul. Someone's coming. I entreat you, my dear madam, disengage me. It's a mistake. Oh, mercy upon me. She's fainted.
Heavens above. A woman in his arms. Mr. Pickwick.
what a situation, my dear listener. There stood the innocent Mr. Pickwick with a lovely burden in his arm, speechless, motionless, gazing vacantly on the countenance of Mr. Tupman, Mr. Winkle, and Mr. Snodgrass, his dearest friends, his incredulous friends.
I cannot conceive.
You cannot conceive?
I cannot conceive what's come over this woman.
I'd say she's fainted.
Why, Mr. Pickwick?
Yes, Mr. Pickwick.
Why, indeed?
I'm sure I don't know, gentlemen. I merely announced my intention of keeping a manservant, Mr. Samuel Weller.
And she falls into this
extraordinary paroxysm.
Gentlemen, I assure you...
Oh, nothing at all, my dear Pickwick. If you will allow us, we'll remove Mrs. Bardell to a, shall we say, more suitable place?
Oh, thank you, my dear Tupman. Thank you, Mr. Winkle, Mr. Snodgrass.
Oh, don't mention it. Glad to, sir. There's a man waiting in the corridor.
It must be Mr. Weller.
We'll send him in. She's rather heavy.
Gently, my dear Snodgrass, gently.
Here I am, sir.
Oh, yes, of course.
Queer start, that air. One too many for you, she was, won't she? Up to snuff and a pinch or two over.
I do not care to go into it.
Good enough, sir.
I want to speak to you about something else, Mr. Weller.
Sam, sir.
Thank you. Will you sit down, Sam?
Thank you, sir.
Your hat, Sam.
Oh, yes. Not a very handsome hat. Yet every hole lets in some air, sir. Good for ventilation.
Now, with regard to the matter on which I sent for you.
That's the pint, sir. Out with it, as the father said to the child when he swallowed a shilling.
Eh? Oh, yes. I should like to know, Sam, whether you have any reason to be discontented with your present situation.
Before I answers that air question, I should like to know whether you're going to provide me with a better.
Yes, Sam. I have half made up my mind to engage you myself.
Have you, though?
Indeed I have.
Wages?
£12 a year.
Clothes?
2 suits.
Work?
To attend upon me and to travel with me and my friends.
Take the bill down. I'm let to a single gentleman, and the terms is very acceptable. Mr. Pickwick, Sam Weller is your man.
Thus, on a single eventful day, my dear listener, no less than an epoch in the life of Mr. Pickwick and in this history, Mrs. Bardell fainted with ill-conceived anticipation, and Mr. Samuel Weller found a position. We shall leave Mrs. Bardell temporarily, even as Mr. Pickwick and his friends take steps to leave her permanently.
Easy with the baggage there.
He did it. Look, it's heavy.
Sam.
What is it, Mr. Tupman?
Shh. I don't want Pickwick to hear.
Oh, what is it, sir?
Snodgrass and I've decided that Mr. Pickwick must leave.
But he is leaving the Widow Bardell, sir.
Shh. But she's in London.
Eh?
He must leave London, Sam.
Oh.
Painful memories, change of scene.
Where to, Mr. Tupman?
No, just the place for him. Town of Eatensville. Election on, great excitement. Slumkey versus Fizkin. That's where we're going. Eatensville. Slumkey versus Fizkin.
Certainly not.
Mr. Pickwick.
Yes, Mr. Tupman.
Who is Slumkey?
I'm sure I don't know.
But you cheered him.
Did I, Mr. Tupman?
You did, sir.
Well, on these occasions, it's always best to do what the mob do.
But Mr. Pickwick.
Yes, Mr. Tupman.
Suppose there are 2 mobs.
Why then, Mr. Tupman, shout with the largest mob.
It is pleasant to turn from contemplating the strife and turmoil of political existence to the peaceful repose of private life. Mr. Pickwick had a visitor.
Persons are waiting, sir.
He's not from...
The Widow Bardell? No, sir.
I was afraid... And the person wants me, Sam?
He wants you particular, Mr. Pickwick. No one else will do, as the devil's private secretary said when he fetched away Dr. Faustus.
Is he a gentleman?
A very good imitation of one, sir.
Mr. Pickwick, I presume. Permit me, sir, to shake your hand.
Certainly, sir.
Mr. Leo Hunter.
A great honor, Mr. Hunter.
My wife, sir, Mrs. Leo Hunter, is proud to number among her acquaintances all those who have rendered themselves celebrated by their great talents. Permit me, sir, to place in a conspicuous part of the list the name of Samuel Pickwick, Esquire.
Thank you, Mr. Hunter.
Tomorrow morning, sir, we give a public breakfast, a fete champetre. May we have the gratification of seeing you there?
With great pleasure.
When I inform Mrs. Hunter that remark fell from your lips, sir, she will indeed be proud. Poetically proud.
Oh, your wife is a poet?
Oh, she dotes on poetry, sir. Have you met with her ode to an expiring frog?
No, I don't think I have.
You astonish me, sir. Permit me. Can I view thee panting, lying on thy stomach without sighing? Can I unmoved see thee dying on a log, expiring frog?
Beautiful. Very beautiful. You may tell the lady I shall be there.
Barring the widow Bardell, sir.
Eh? No nonsense, Sam. Mr. Hunter, pray inform your wife we can hardly wait for tomorrow.
What is it?
Mr. Pickwick, ma'am.
What? Where?
Here, my dear Mrs. Hunter.
Oh, is it possible I have really the gratification of beholding Mr. Pickwick himself?
No other, madam.
Mr. Pickwick, I must make you promise not to stir from my side the whole day.
To be with the authoress of the expiring fog. The pleasure is mine, madam.
You flatter me, my dear Mr. Pickwick. Oh, Count! Count!
Ah, you want me, madame?
Mr. Pickwick, I have great pleasure in introducing you to Count Smalltalk. Count Smalltalk, Mr. Pickwick.
What do you say, Mrs. Hunt? Pig wig or big wig?
No, Count. A Pickwick.
Ha, I see. Pick, Christian name, Weeks, surname. Good, very good. Pick Weeks. How do you do, Weeks?
Quite well, I thank you.
The Count is gathering material for his great work on England.
Yes, music, picture, science, politics, all things.
The word politics, sir, comprises in itself a difficult study of no inconsiderable magnitude.
Ah, very good. Fine words to begin a chapter. Chapter 47, politics. The word politic suffices by himself.
Mr. Pickwick,
What is it, Sam?
a letter, sir.
A letter for me?
Called at the post office just now and found this here letter, as has laid there for 2 days. It's sealed with a wafer and directed in a round hand. Here, sir.
I don't know this hand. Mercy on us. Oh, no. Oh, it must be a jest. No, it can't be true. Mr. Tupman, Mr. Snodgrass.
What's the matter, Mr. Pickwick?
Oh, Tupman, read this. See for yourself.
Freeman's Court, Cornhill, August 28, 1830. Sir, having been instructed by Mrs. Martha Bardell to commence an action against you for a breach of a promise of marriage.
Oh, never.
For which the plaintiff lays her damages at £1,500.
What?
We beg to inform you that a writ has been issued against you in the suit in the Court of Common Pleas, and request to know by return of post the name of your attorney in London who will accept service thereof. We are, sir, your obedient servants, Dotson and Fogg.
It's a conspiracy, Tupman.
Yes.
A base conspiracy.
Indeed it is.
Between these two grasping lawyers, Dotson and Fogg. Mrs. Bardell would never do it.
No.
She hasn't the heart to do it.
Of course not.
She hasn't the case to do it.
Ridiculous.
Of course.
Very fine, sir. What are you going to do?
Do?
Do? I thought so. Very well, sir. I'll pack your things for London.
Hot water and brandy for the gent. Pint of porter for you, sir.
Thank you, me good fellow. To your good health, Mr. Pickwick.
Sam?
Yes, sir.
There's a stout gentleman, an elderly gentleman at that table. He seems to know you. Why, he's coming this way.
I wouldn't believe it. Samuel, my boy.
Why, it's the old one.
The old one, Sam? What old one?
Mr. Pickwick, my father, sir. Mr. Anthony Weller, Mr. Pickwick.
How do you do?
How are you, sir?
It's been a long time, old un.
Why, Sammy, I
Have, old codger. How's stepmother?
I'll tell you what, Sammy. There never was a nicer woman as a widow.
Shh, father, hush up.
But I've done it once too often, Sammy. I've done it once too often. Take example by your father, my boy, and be very careful of widows. What's the matter with him, Samuel? Has he got a widow?
That's what I've been trying to say, old un. He's got him a widow, all right.
Oh, so that's it. Who is he, Samuel?
Mr. Pickwick is my employer.
Huh? Oh. I beg your pardon, sir. I hope you've no fault to find with Sammy, sir.
None whatever, Mr. Weller.
Very glad to hear it, sir. I took a good deal of pains with his education, sir. Let him run in the streets when he was very young and shift for himself. It's the only way to make a boy sharp, sir.
Sharp? That's what's happening to us, old un. Mr. Pickwick is being took by a pair of sharp lawyers.
Lawyers, is it? Very bad. Generally fatal.
Come now, Mr. Weller. I shall call witnesses to attest to my character.
Pardon the expression, sir.
Yes, Mr. Weller?
I'd like to hand you a bit of advice about character.
Do you, sir?
I'll do that. My advice is, never mind the character. Stick to the alibi. Well, I'll raise me glass to you, Mr. Pickwick. Very best luck in the trial.
Bardell against Pickwick. We are come, my dear listener, to the 14th day of February, 1831. A fateful day. The galleries are crowded with spectators. A numerous muster of gentlemen in wigs are in the barristers' seats. Mr. Justice Sterley is nodding peacefully on the bench, and the 12 honest men and true dozing in the jury box. And Mr. Pickwick is deep in conversation with the estimable Mr. Weller.
Sam,
Yes, Mr. Pickwick?
why are you staring at the jury?
Well, I hope that Herr Foreman has had himself a good breakfast.
Bless my soul. Why do you hope that, Sam?
A good breakfasted juryman is a capital thing to get a hold of, sir.
Is that so, Sam?
Yes, sir, it is. A hungry jury always finds for the plaintiff.
But, Sam, what difference does that make? I'm entirely innocent.
Begging your pardon, Mr. Pickwick, too innocent. I still hopes they's been very properly breakfasted.
Silence! Silence! His Honor, Mr. Justice Sterling.
Bardell against Pickwick. Who is appearing for the plaintiff, Mrs. Bardell?
I am, my lord.
Sergeant Busford. Very good. Who is with you, Sergeant Busford?
Mr. Skimpin, my lord.
Very good. Who is appearing for the defendant, Mr. Samuel Pickwick?
I appear for the defendant, my lord.
I see. Anybody with you, Brother Snubbin?
Mr. Funky, my lord.
Very good. Sergeant Buzzfuzz and Mr. Skimpin for Mrs. Bardell, and appearing for Mr. Pickwick, Brother Snubbin, and Mr. Monkey.
I beg your lordship's pardon. Funky.
What I said, sir. Monkey. Sergeant Buzzfuzz,
Yes, my lord.
is counsel for the plaintiff ready?
We are, my lord.
Then kindly proceed, sir.
My lord, gentlemen of the jury, this is an action for a breach of promise of marriage in which the damages are laid at £1,500. The plaintiff, gentlemen, is a widow. Yes, gentlemen, a widow.
Counsel,
Yes, my lord.
how did the plaintiff become a widow?
Through the decease of her husband, my lord.
The jury will note that fact. Proceed, counsel.
And so, gentlemen, the widow Bardell shrunk from the world and courted the retirement and tranquility of Goswell Street. And in her front parlor window, she placed a written placard bearing this inscription.
Can the jury read the inscription?
No, my lord.
Read it for them, counsel.
Yes, my lord. this inscription, gentlemen. Apartments furnished for a single gentleman. Enquire within.
The jury will note that fact. Go on, sir.
I entreat the attention of the jury once again to the wording of this document. Apartments furnished for a single gentleman. I ask you a question now. What was Mrs. Bardell's opinions of the opposite sex?
Very important point, counsel.
Thank you, my lord. Her opinion, gentlemen, confidence. She had no fear. She had no distrust. She had no suspicion. All was confidence and reliance.
A very strong statement, sir.
But susceptible of proof, my lord and gentlemen of the jury. Why? Because the late Mr. Bardell was a man of honor, a man of his word. And Mr. Bardell was once a single gentleman himself.
The jury will take note of that fact.
Yes, by all means, gentlemen, take note of it. Take note of the fact that Mrs. Bardell said to herself, I, a widow with an orphan child, I, Mrs. Bardell, will look for protection, for assistance, for comfort, for consolation. And from whom? From whom do I ask? From a single gentleman. For that was what Mr. Bardell was when he won my young and untried affection.
Silence! Silence! Proceed, counsel.
Actuated by this beautiful and touching impulse, among the best impulses of our imperfect nature, gentlemen, this lonely and desolate widow dried her tears, furnished her first floor, caught the innocent orphan to her maternal bosom, and put the bill up in her front parlor window. And, my lord,
yes, counsel,
the serpent was on the watch. A being, oh, gentlemen, a being erect on two legs, and bearing all the outward semblance of a man, knocked at the door of Mrs. Bardell's house. He inquired within. He took the lodgings. He entered into possession of them. And, gentlemen of the jury, this serpent, this monster, was the defendant who sits there, that villain, Mr. Pickwick.
I can't keep silent. Sit down, Mr. Pickwick. In the name of heaven, that gentleman is a foul liar.
My dear Mr. Pickwick, do you wish to address the court?
You contemptible slanderer, I shall have you.
Sit down, sir. He's trying to provoke you into contempt of court. Please sit down. That's better. For heaven's sake, Mr. Pickwick, if you have to writhe in silence.
Call Elizabeth Clappins.
The nearest usher called for Elizabeth Tuppins. Another one at a little distance off demanded Elizabeth Jupkins, and a third rushed in a breathless state into King Street and screamed for Elizabeth Muffins until he was hoarse. Finally, Elizabeth Clappins took the stand and was questioned.
Do you recollect, Mrs. Clappins, being in Mrs. Bardell's back stairs on one particular morning in July last, when she was dusting Mr. Pickwick's apartment?
Yes, my lord and jury, I do.
What were you doing on the back stairs, ma'am?
My lord and jury, I will not deceive you.
You'd better not, ma'am.
I was there unbeknown to Mrs. Bardell.
Indeed.
I'd been out for a little basket, my lord, to buy £3 red kidney potatoes, which was £3, twopence halfpenny. When I see Mrs. Bardell's street door on the jar.
My dear madam, on the what?
Partly open, my lord.
She said on the jar.
It's all the same, my lord.
A likely story. Well, resume, madam.
I walked in, and there was a sound of voices.
And you listened, I believe, Mrs. Clappins.
I would scorn the action, sir.
Of course, Mrs. Clappins, you were not listening, but you heard the voices.
Yes, sir.
Did one of these voices belong to Mr. Pickwick?
It did, sir.
And what did he say?
Well, now, mind you, I wasn't listening, but I heard the gentleman say...
Mrs. Bardell, do you think it much greater expense to keep two people than to keep one?
La, Mr. Pickwick, La, Mr. Pickwick, what a question.
Well, but do you, Mrs. Bardell?
Well, that depends a very great deal on the person. Whether it's a saving and careful person, Mr. Pickwick.
Very true. But the person I have in my eye possesses these qualities.
La, Mr. Pickwick.
Mrs. Bardell, I have made up my mind.
Oh, Mr. Pickwick, it's so kind of you to have so much consideration for my loneliness.
I'm afraid it looks very bad, Mr. Pickwick.
But you know she misunderstood me.
They'll never believe it.
They must, sir. I meant only that I was engaging a manservant. I was employing Sam Weller.
Silence! Silence in this court!
Thank you, Mrs. Cluppins. If the court pleases, my associate, Mr. Skimpin, will continue the questioning of the next witness.
Come forward, Mr. Skimpin.
Thank you, my lad.
Who is your next witness, sir?
Call Nathaniel Winkle.
From Hollywood, the NBC University Theater is bringing you Charles Coburn in a radio version of the Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. This play is part of a series devoted to the classic novels of Anglo-American literature. If you are interested in supplementing your enjoyment of these productions with home study under college supervision, be sure to listen to the announcement at the close of this program. And now, our intermission commentator, the distinguished critic and professor of English at Columbia University, Mark Van Doren. Speaking from New York, here is Mr. Mark Van Doren.
The Pickwick Papers was Dickens's first great book. Published in 1837, when he was 25, it sounded like the work of a much older man. But this is always the case with master artists, who must discover their worlds early or not at all. The famous world of Dickens is already in this joyous book. It will never be any larger, though it is doomed to be darker with human evil. Even here there is evil and suffering, or as Dickens puts it at the close, there are dark shadows on the earth. But for his hero, Mr. Pickwick, as well as for himself, its lights are stronger in the contrast. Some men, he says, like bats or owls, have better eyes for the darkness than for the light. We have no such optical powers. Both the darkness and the light increase as Dickens goes along. Intended as a humorous novel to be published in parts, the Pickwick Papers more than makes good its intention. It creates at least two immortal characters in Mr. Pickwick and Sam Weller, and thus becomes a comic masterpiece. Mr. Pickwick, commencing merely as one of several eccentrics who form a club, soon outgrows this role. Mr. Tupman, Mr. Snodgrass, and Mr. Winkle remain what they were, but their benevolent, plump friend is transformed by experience into a distinguished person whom we deeply love. Doubtless he is helped in this by the companionship of his wonderful servant, Sam Weller, whose infinite impertinence never hides the fact that he is faithful and wise. He is helped, too, by the friendship of Mr. Wardle and his daughters, not to speak of Mr. Wardle's fat boy, Joe. So is he helped, though in reverse, by the knaveries of Mr. Jingle and the downright villainies of Dodson and Fogg, lawyers for Mrs. Bardell. In prison, where he stays for months, he makes acquaintance with human misery, at the same time that he realizes the depth of Sam Weller's devotion to him. He emerges not less, but more benevolent than before. His goodness of heart is henceforth pure, unmotivated, and complete. So he transcends at last the entire rich population of his book. This population includes Bob Sawyer and Benjamin Allen, Job Trotter and Sergeant Buzzfuzz, the elder Weller, Mrs. Weller, and Mr. Stiggins. All have their fascinations, but the god of the Pickwick Papers is Mr. Pickwick himself, who shines forever as the sun does, on good and evil, angel and fiend alike.
Thank you, Mr. Van Doren. Our radio version of Charles Dickens' Pickwick Papers, starring Charles Coburn as Mr. Pickwick, will continue from Hollywood after a brief pause for station identification.
Nathaniel Winkle sat in the witness box and was duly examined by Mr. Skimpy, who, being a promising young man of 2 or 3 and 40, and anxious to confuse a witness notoriously predisposed in favor of the other side, began as follows.
Now, sir, you have the goodness to let his lordship and the jury know your name.
Winkle.
What's your Christian name?
Nathaniel Winkle, sir.
Daniel, eh? Any other name?
Nathaniel, sir. My lord, I mean.
Nathaniel, Daniel, or Daniel Nathaniel?
No, my lord. Only Nathaniel. Not Daniel at all.
What did you tell me it was Daniel for then, sir?
I didn't, my lord.
You did, sir. How could I have got Daniel on my notes unless you told me so, sir?
My lord, Mr. Winkle has a rather short memory. Now, Mr. Winkle, attend to me, if you please, sir. I believe you are a particular friend of Pickwick, the defendant, are you not, sir?
I have known Mr. Pickwick now as well as I recollect at this moment.
Come, sir, yes or no, if you please.
Yes, I am a friend of Mr. Pickwick.
Yes, you are, and why couldn't you say so at once, sir? And now have the goodness to tell the gentlemen of the jury whether you also know the plaintiff.
I don't know her, but I've seen her.
Well, then, did you see her on one particular morning in the month of July last?
Yes, sir.
Under what circumstances, Mr. Winkle?
I was calling on Mr. Pickwick with my friends, Mr. Topman and Mr. Snodgrass.
Are they here?
Yes, they are. They're over there.
Pray attend to me, Mr. Winkle, and never mind your friends. Now, sir. Tell the gentlemen of the jury what you saw on entering the defendant's room on this particular morning.
Must I?
Out with it, sir.
Well,
Come, sir, we must have it sooner or later.
Must we?
Let the gentlemen of the jury take note that Mr. Winkle is a reluctant witness.
Mr. Winkle, answer the question put to you.
Yes, my lord. The defendant, Mr. Pickwick, my lord.
Louder, sir. Don't tell me, tell the jury.
Yes, my lord. I entered the defendant's apartment with Mr. Tupman and Mr. Snodgrass and found Mrs. Bardell with Mr. Pickwick.
Ah, Mr. Winkle. How did you find them?
Must I, my lord?
You must, Mr. Winkle. Out with it.
Mr. Pickwick, on this particular morning, appeared to be conversing with Mrs. Bardell in a most unusual manner. Yes, a most unusual and express.
Well, what do you think, Mrs. Bardell?
I'm sure I ought to be a very happy woman.
And your little boy will have a companion.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh, you dear, you kind, dear man. I could kiss you. I will kiss you.
Mrs. Bardell, my good woman. Please, madam, please, pray consider. Oh, dear me, what a situation. Pray consider if anyone should come.
Oh, let them come. Let them come, Mr. Pickwick. I'll never, never leave you. Dear, kind soul.
Mrs. Bardell, you're choking me. Bless my soul.
And where were Mr. Pickwick's arms, Mr. Winkle?
Around Mrs. Bardell.
Where, Mr. Winkle? Around where?
Around her waist, sir. But she'd fainted, sir.
Irrelevant. His arms were around her waist.
But I tell you she'd fainted, sir.
I didn't ask that. Now, Mr. Winkle, be careful.
Yes, sir.
Will you undertake to swear that Pickwick did not say on the occasion in question, "My dear Mrs. Bardell, you're a good creature. Compose yourself to this situation," or words to that effect?
I didn't understand him, sir.
Will you swear that Mr. Pickwick did not make use of the expression I have just quoted?
But he didn't, I'm sure.
Sure enough to swear he did not, Mr. Winkle?
No, I can't swear to it, of course, but...
That's enough. My lord and gentlemen of the jury, Mr. Winkle will not swear that Mr. Pickwick did not use the words I have just quoted.
Great excitement. Mr. Winkle left the box unhappily with a dismal glance at Mr. Pickwick, while the court called Samuel Weller.
What's your name, sir?
Sam Weller, my lord.
You spell it with a V or a W?
That depends upon the taste and fancy of the speller, my lord. I spells it with a V.
Quite right, too, Samuel. Put it down a wee, my lord. Put it down a wee.
Who is that? Who dares address the court? Usher, bring that person down here immediately. Sorry, me lad. The person is not to be found.
Mr. Weller, do you know who that was, sir?
I rather suspect it was my father, sir.
If he's found, I shall have him committed instantly. Counsel, take your witness.
Now, Mr. Weller.
Now, sir.
I believe you were in the service of Mr. Pickwick, the defendant in this case.
Yes, I am in the service of that gentleman. And a very good service it is.
Oh, little to do and plenty to get, I suppose.
Oh, quite enough to get, sir. As the soldier said when they ordered him 350 lashes.
You must not tell us what the soldier or any man said, sir. It's not evidence.
Very good, my lord.
Do you recollect anything particular happening on the morning when you were first engaged by the defendant?
Yes, sir, I do.
Aha! Have the goodness to tell the jury what it was.
I had a regular new fit out of clothes. That was a very uncommon circumstance with me in those days.
You'd better be careful, sir.
So Mr. Pickwick said at the time, my lord. I was very careful of that suit of clothes, my lord.
Mr. Weller.
Yes, my lord.
Never mind. Proceed, counsel.
Do you mean to tell us, Mr. Weller, that you saw nothing of this fainting on the part of the plaintiff in the arms of the defendant, Pickwick?
Certainly not. I was in the passage, not in the room.
Attend me, Mr. Weller. You were in the passage, and yet saw nothing. Have you or haven't you a pair of eyes, Mr. Weller?
Yes, I have a pair of eyes, and that's just it.
Yes?
If they was a pair of patent double-million magnifying gas microscopes of extra power, perhaps I might be able to see through a flight of stairs and a door. But being only eyes, you see, my vision's limited.
Got you there, counsel.
Mr. Weller?
Yes, sir?
Never mind, Mr. Weller. You must step down.
Would any other gentleman like to ask me anything?
There were no further questions from Mr. Weller. Counsel for the defense then addressed the jury and eulogized Mr. Pickwick. Counsel for the plaintiff did likewise and villainized Mr. Pickwick. Then Mr. Justice Sterley read as much of his notes as he could decipher and explained that if Mrs. Bardell were right, it was perfectly clear that Mr. Pickwick was wrong. Upon that brilliant summation, the jury retired to their private room to talk the matter over, and the judge retired to his private room to consult a mutton chop and a glass of sherry. Mr. Pickwick sat meanwhile with an agitated countenance and a quickly beating heart.
Gentlemen, are you all agreed upon your verdict?
We are, my lord.
Do you find for the plaintiff, gentlemen, or for the defendant?
We find, my lord, for Mrs. Bardell, the defendant.
But I am innocent. This is an outrage.
Silence, Mr. Pickwick, or I shall have you committed for contempt. Gentlemen of the jury, what damages have you brought in?
£750, my lord.
I shall not pay. I had not a single farthing. I shall pay nothing. I tell you, Winkle, I stand on my rights as an Englishman. I shall not pay a farthing.
But, Mr. Pickwick, they'll throw you in debtor's prison.
I don't care. I shall stand on my rights as an Englishman.
But you're a rich man, sir. You can afford £750.
I cannot afford to abandon a principle, Mr. Snodgrass.
Too much character, Mr. Pickwick, and not enough alibi.
Why want that alibi, sir?
Mr. Pickwick.
Don't argue with me, Sam.
I'm not arguing, sir. There's a gentleman outside.
Well, I'm ready for him. I made no promise to Mrs. Bardell. I breached no promise to Mrs. Bardell. I shall pay no damages to Mrs. Bardell. Show the gentleman in. I'm ready.
Oh, I want their alibi.
So that's why you came to the old one, eh, Samuel?
That's why, Father.
Poor critter. He can't stop there by himself without nobody to take his part. It can't be done, Samuel. It just can't be done.
Of course it can't. I knowed that before I came.
Why, they'll eat him up alive.
Yes.
It oughtn't to be, Samuel. No.
Don't you see any way of fixing it?
No, I don't, Samuel. It's no thoroughfare, Samuel. I'm stopped.
Well, I'm not. If we can't bring him to me, we bring me to him.
What's that?
Father, I'll trouble you for the loan of £5.20.
What good'll that do?
Perhaps you may ask for it 5 minutes afterwards. Perhaps I may say, I won't pay.
Huh?
And perhaps you won't think of arresting your own son for the money and sending him off to the Fleet prison, will you?
Oh, Samuel, it's a smart head.
Well, what are you sitting there for? Where's the money?
Come in. Sam Weller, what are you doing here?
A day with melancholy, sir, as the little boy said when his school missus died. Welcome me, Mr. Pickwick. Welcome me to the college.
What's this nonsense?
As the lady said to the doctor, I'm confined.
What's that?
I was arrested this very afternoon, Mr. Pickwick. Arrested for debt.
You, Sam? You arrested for debt? Bless my heart and soul.
Yes, sir. Arrested by a malicious, bad-disposed, worldly-minded, spiteful, vindictive creature for the debt of £25.
Well, we must pay it back at once.
Very much obliged, sir, but he don't deserve it.
I can't have you stay here.
And I can't have you stay here.
But, Sam, I'm here for a principle.
So am I. If you stay, I stay. That's my principle.
But, Sam...
Beg your pardon, Mr. Pickwick. You're a wasting wind. Sam Weller leaves when Mr. Pickwick leaves. And not a for.
A few mornings after his incarceration, Mr. Samuel Weller, having arranged his master's room with all possible care, betook himself to the prison taproom, bestowed a platonic wink on a young lady peeling potatoes, took a refreshing draught of beer, opened his newspaper to the police reports, looked at the young lady, and, since she was still there, found it an act of common politeness to wink again. In this state of abstraction, he heard his name unmistakably proclaimed.
Weller! Hi! Weller! Weller!
Who wants him? Has an express come to say his country house is afire?
It's me, Samuel.
What are you roaring at? You looks like an aggravated glass blower.
Samuel, I'm afeard I shall laugh myself into an apoplexy.
Have you got a pain, Olden?
In the bosom, Samuel. Samuel, I've got a plan to get Pickwick out.
Quick, what is it?
Samuel, me and the cabinet makers devised a little plan for getting Mr. Pickwick out of prison. All it needs, Samuel, is a piano.
Say that again?
A pianoforte, Samuel. One as won't play, Samuel.
Are you drunk, Father?
No more than usual, Samuel. No more than usual. But are you awake?
I don't know what you mean about a piano that won't play.
There ain't no works in it.
No works?
Empty.
Then what's the good of it?
Can't you see? It'll hold him easy, even with his hat and shoes on. The legs is made holler, and he'll breathe through the legs.
But he'll never consent.
It's all very properly planned, Samuel. He'll take passage to America.
America?
Right, sure, Samuel. The American government will never give him up when they find out how he's got money to spend. Then when Mrs. Bardell is dead, or the lawyers is young, he can come back and write a book about the Americans, insulting them good and proper. It'll pay all his expenses.
No go, Father.
But it's a lovely plan, Samuel.
Very lovely. But Mr. Pickwick can leave tomorrow if he wants to. All he has to do is to pay the verdict.
And why in capital H, don't it?
Principle.
Principle. There it is, Sam. What he needed was less principle at the trial and more alibi.
Well, anyhow, it's no go. Something else will have to be found. And pray the Lord it's soon.
Aye, the gentleman is looking badly, Samuel. Very badly.
Gentlemen, Father, is that what you said? He's an angel. A blooming angel in tights and gaiters. It's a break in my heart. Something's got to be done.
Do you believe in Providence, dear listener? At this very moment, Providence is riding in a hackney cabriolet in the person of a certain Mr. Jackson, riding to Goswell Street and the residence of the widow Bardell.
Why, it's the gentleman from the lawyers. Come in, Mr. Jackson. Won't you please come in?
Thank you, Mrs. Bardell. I will.
Surely Mr. Pickwick can't have paid the damages.
No, Mrs. Bardell.
Offered marriage?
That he hasn't, madam. An important matter has come up, Mrs. Bardell, very urgent. Can't be postponed on any account. There's a coach waiting at the door.
How very strange. Won't you tell me what it is that's so urgent?
In the carriage, Mrs. Bardell, if you don't mind.
Very well. I'll go.
Now, Mrs. Bardell.
Yes, Mr. Jackson?
A sad thing about my firm, madam.
Sad, Mr. Jackson?
Very sad, madam. They've been put to a good deal of cost in the matter of Bardell against Pickwick.
Have they?
They have, madam. Your bill of costs, I mean.
I have no bill, Mr. Jackson. My case was accepted on speculation. Why, you must get a loss now and then, you know.
Madam.
Yes?
After the trial, you signed a certain paper.
Why, of course. I signed it, a matter of form.
Certainly quite a matter of form. Driver, you may stop here.
But this isn't the address of the law firm. This is...
Fleet Prison, madam.
Mr. Jackson, what is the meaning of this?
Ask the goodness to step out, Mrs. Bardell.
How dare you?
Madam, you signed the paper, did you not?
Yes, but...
Did you read the form, madam?
No, but they told me I...
Madam, in that little paper, you bound yourself to pay the cost of the trial in the event of non-collection from Mr. Pickwick.
Mr. Jackson, you can't possibly do this to me. Please, Mr. Jackson.
The law is the law, madam. In my hand, I have an execution on cognovit for costs. Madam, Fleet Prison.
Oh...
Even as the gates of Fleet Prison closed on her, Mrs. Bardell started violently. And there, witnessing the sight, stood Mr. Samuel Weller taking his nightly allowance of air. I am ashamed to say, dear listener, that Mr. Weller for once was ungentlemanly. He took his hat off with mock reverence.
You there. Don't bother the woman. She's just come in.
I like to bother her. She's come to gloat over Mr. Pickwick.
No, she's come to stay.
Say that again?
She's come to stay. She's a prisoner.
A prisoner? What for? Speak up, man.
Dodson and Fogg. Execution on cognovit for costs.
What do you know? Turnkey, I'd like to send a little message. Why, it's Lawyer Perker. Very glad you looked in, accidentally, sir. Mr. Pickwick, gentleman to see you.
So there is, Mr. Pickwick.
Perker? Glad to see you. But what are those papers, Mr. Perker?
The papers in Bardell and Pickwick, sir.
Well, why are they here?
They form the subject of our conversation, sir.
Mr. Perker, I prefer that subject to be not mentioned.
My dear sir, it must be mentioned. The plaintiff in the action, namely Mrs. Bardell, is within these walls.
Sam has told me so.
And you know why she comes here? At whose suit?
Yes, at least I've heard Sam's account of the matter.
I'll venture to say his account is a perfectly correct one.
Well?
I ask you, Mr. Pickwick, whether this woman is to remain here.
To remain here?
To remain here.
Why do you ask me? It rests with the firm of Dodson and Fogg.
It does not rest with the firm of Dodson and Fogg. It rests solely, wholly, and entirely with you.
With me, Mr. Perker?
With you, Mr. Pickwick. Her speedy liberation or perpetual imprisonment rest with you and with you alone.
Oh, no.
Hear me out, sir. Nobody but you can rescue her from this den of wretchedness, and you can do that by paying the cost of this suit, both of plaintiff and defendant.
Never. Never, 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 Mr. Pickwick.
Mr. Pickwick, I have seen the woman this morning. By paying the cost, you can obtain a full release and discharge from the damages of £750.
But I'm still convicted of breach of promise of marriage.
You were wrong there.
What?
I have in my hand Mrs. Bardell's signed statement that this entire business was fomented, encouraged, and brought about by these men, Dodson and Fogg.
Mr. Perker, are you sure?
Here is the statement. Read it. She entreats me. Mr. Pickwick, she entreats me to intercede with you and implore your pardon.
Yes, if I pay costs for her. A valuable document indeed.
No if in the case, my dear sir. Whether you pay or not, she absolves you.
I don't know what to say.
Then trust your heart, sir.
But, Mr. Perker...
There can be no buts. Not when you have an opportunity of placing yourself in a much higher position than you ever could by remaining here.
But there is a principle involved.
Oh, people who don't know you would impute it to sheer, dogged, wrong-headed, brutal obstinacy.
Brutal, Mr. Perker?
Nothing else, my dear sir, believe me. Can you hesitate to avail yourself of this way out? Can you hesitate to liberate your faithful servant, Samuel Weller? Will you doom him to imprisonment for the whole of your life?
You make it very difficult for me, Mr. Perker. I want...
Revenge. Then take a magnanimous revenge and release Mrs. Bardell from this scene of misery.
Mr. Perker?
Yes, Mr. Pickwick.
Will you call Sam, please?
No need to call. I'm standing right behind you all along, sir.
You always stand behind me, don't you, Sam?
God willing, sir, I always will.
Some of this is your doing, isn't it, Sam?
I ain't a-saying.
Yes, Mr. Pickwick. Sam sent for me.
I thank you, Sam. I hope I never forget.
Don't say nothing whatever about it, sir. I only assisted nature, as the doctor said to the boy's mother after he'd bled him to death.
Very well, Sam. Very well, Mr. Perker. I'll do what you both desire. Mr. Perker, you may take the necessary steps.
Mr. Perker took the necessary steps for Mr. Pickwick and Mrs. Bardell, and Anthony Weller took the necessary steps for Sam Weller. Sam instantly invested his whole stock of ready money in 25 gallons of mild porter, which he himself dispensed to the debtors on the poor side of the prison, hurrahing in divers spaces until he lost his voice, and then quietly relapsed into his usual collected and philosophical condition. Then in burst Mr. Tupman.
Welcome to freedom, Mr. Pickwick.
And also Mr. Snodgrass.
We've missed you, Mr. Pickwick. Missed you terribly, sir.
And also Mr. Winkle.
You look so pale, sir. But we'll fix that. We will indeed. Sam, are Mr. Pickwick's things ready?
All ready, gentlemen, including Samuel Weller.
Then what are we waiting for?
Mr. Pickwick, allow me, sir. My arm.
Ah, Mr. Anthony Weller. Good of you to come to see us.
Well, it's been months since you was released from prison, sir. It came in my mind to pay you and Sam a little visit.
A coincidence. Had you not come, I should have sent for you.
What's that?
Mr. Weller, did you happen to see a young girl when you came in just now?
Yes, I see a young gal, Mr. Pickwick.
Candidly, Mr. Weller, what did you think of her?
I thought she was very plump and well made, sir.
So she is. And what did you think of her manners?
Very pleasant, sir.
Mr. Weller, that young person is attached to your son.
To Samuel Weller?
Yes, Mr. Weller.
Oh, Samuel must be careful. Very, very careful.
How do you mean, sir?
Very careful he ain't led away in an innocent moment to say anything as may lead to a conviction for breach. Yes, sir. I was married that way myself, sir. And the consequence of that little maneuver was Sammy.
You misunderstand me, sir. That young person is not only attached to your son, but your son is quite attached to her.
This here's a pretty sort of thing to come to a father's ears. Oh, is the lady a widow?
No, Mr. Weller. The young lady is not a widow.
Oh? Huh? Well, very well, sir. Seeing as how the lady's not a widow, you may tell 'em they has Tony Weller's blessing.
God bless you, Mr. Weller. You have made me very happy.
Let us leave our old friend in one of those moments of unmixed happiness which cheer our transitory existence. There are dark shadows on the earth, but its lights are stronger in the contrast. Some men, like bats or owls, have better eyes for the darkness than the light. We, who have no such optical powers, are better pleased to take our last parting look at the visionary companions of many solitary hours, when the brief sunshine of the world is blazing full upon them.
You have been listening to The Pickwick Papers, an NBC University Theater production of the Charles Dickens novel, starring Charles Coburn as Mr. Pickwick. The Pickwick Papers were adapted for radio by Morton Wishengrad. Our intermission commentator was Mark Van Doren. Starred as Mr. Pickwick was Charles Coburn, who will soon be seen in the Universal International production The Western Story, co-starred with Yvonne DiCarlo. Our cast included Ramsey Hill, Norma Varden, Grace Stafford, John Fraser, Tom McKee, Nelson Welch, Whitfield Connor, Booth Coleman, Donald Morrison, Eric Snowden, Pat Ahern, Crawford Kent, Queenie Leonard, Ben Wright, Carl Harbord, Raymond Lawrence. Your announcer, Don Stanley. The original musical score was composed and conducted by Dr. Albert Harris. The director of the NBC University Theater is Andrew C. Love. Next week, be with us again for the NBC University Theater dramatization of Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Marble Faun, starring Lynn Barry. This program came to you from Hollywood.